channel. Welcome to Short Herbal Medicine. Welcome to Short Herbal Knowledge. And this is one of those days that I come on and bring you some herbal knowledge about certain herbs and so forth that you may or may not know, or you may have forgotten. Some these herbs that I bring to you have been used for centuries and centuries and centuries, and are still used today. We still use herbal medicine today as an alternative to helping ourselves to live a better life, a wellness life that is, and so forth. And I enjoy bringing these herbal knowledge to you. And today we're going to talk about neuropathy because neuropathy is a thing. We have a slew of information across the television, the internet on neuropathy. More and more people, it is being brought to the forefront, and so forth. And it's just something, that we have to deal with. Neuropathy is does not just affect the elderly people; it also affects the young. And there are so many different levels for neuropathy. You do got the neuropathy of the feet. If you do your research, you'll see, pretty much what I'm saying. Then you got the numbness, you got the legs and so forth, the back, and all that stuff. And they kind of like break all this stuff down into different levels and so forth. So you got also the numbness, you got the pain, you got the shooting pains, and all that and so forth, that they all contribute to neuropathy and sciaticus. Okay, so we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about herbal medicine that can help with this particular um, nerve damage and so forth, which is pretty much what it is. And that's the reason why it's be called neuropathy, because it has to do with the nerve and so forth, and it's nerve damage and so forth from one reason or another. Damaged nerves because of aging, damaged nerves because of injuries, damaged nerves because of something else. We don't know. But anyway, we do know it's a nerve damage and so forth, and it does cause pain, and it does cause people issues in walking and going about their daily lives and so forth and everything, and all that. So if you are one of those people who have numbness of the feet, tingling of the legs, sharp pains running in the legs, sharp pains in the back, running from the back, and so forth, it is neuropathy. And they do have doctors who do specialize in neuropathy and so forth. My husband does go to a neurologist. No, he's going to neuropathy, but he did have back surgery, as I mentioned to you, several times before. And the department that's right near there is a neuropathy department and so forth. So anyway, we are going to talk about the herbal medicine that's going to help naturally with neuropathy and so forth. And I did write my notes and so forth. And everything that I've already said to you, I remember from my notes and things like that. Because, like I said, neuropathy is a thing. So it appears in a lot of places and a lot of levels and so forth. And we do have some herb medicine that is going to help. We do have like the turmeric. The turmeric is going to help you with the numbness in the feet, numbness in the leg, or wherever you feel that numbness at, and so forth, and the pain. So turmeric is good to help because of the antioxidant, the anti-inflammation, and so forth. It's going to help with that, and so forth. You do have, and these are other medicine and so far, even medicine that you can grow yourself, that you can get organic or natural from the stores, herbalists, and all this stuff. So these herbs are easy to get, and you're going to be surprised at how common these um, herbal medicines are for this particular issue. Okay, you got the turmeric, because the antioxidant and I'll get it out in a minute. Inflammation. Okay. We do. It does relieve pain, and then you got dill. which also contains nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamins that have A, B, and C in it. That's also going to help. Okay, you got chamomile. It reduces the pain. Peppermint and a foot soap also relieve pain and also relieves tingling. So forth. So again, these are very common herbs and so forth that is going to help you with our neuropathy and so forth. Also, too, you got ginkgo biloba, which improves pain and protects the nerve. So there you have that. It also helps protect the nerve and also helps with the pain and all that. Then you got Severe Official Now, which improves pain, and other herbs such as cayenne pepper, black cumin, holy basil, rosemary, and sage. And that's the reason I said that you can actually grow some of these things yourself to help you, like the cayenne pepper, black cumin, especially holy basil you can grow yourself, rosemary you can grow yourself, and sage you can grow yourself. And these are basically herbs and so forth that's going to offer you so much health and benefits and so forth. So these are the herbs that contributes to the health of neuropathy, the pain, the numbness, the short pains and things like that and so forth. And it depends on what you have and all that. Um, to decide, what you would, actually take for neuropathy. If you do have, like numbness in your feet or just numbness in your leg and so forth, you may want to go with the turmeric and so forth. It does help with that and so forth. With the numbness and the pain, you may want to just go with that. Just take a couple turmeric tablets, a couple times a day and so forth. That should help with that. For other herbs and so forth, you do have these other herbs and so forth. Now, before we go back to do the bullet points and to go back into that detail and so forth, let me just say this. Okay, all of these herbs are great. All of these herbs are consumable right from the table. But when you are treating, as I said before, when you are treating an illness or a specific illness or ailment, you want to take whatever as a capsule, tincture, tea, or whatever, and you want to do it like a couple hours after you eat. You don't want to put all of that into your system in order for it to lose some of its effect or its value. Not to say that do not eat holy basil, because anytime you do eat any of these vegetables or anytime you do eat any of these herbs, I should say, it's going to give you some health benefits. Anytime you sprinkle turmeric on your food, it's going to give you some health benefits. Anytime you sprinkle holy basil on your food, it's going to give you some benefits. Anytime you sprinkle rosemary on your food, it's going to give you some benefits. And anytime you sprinkle what is that last one? Sage. It's going to give you some benefits as well. But, and you can do that and still separately take off and use these herbs separate for your specific health benefits and things like that, even though you're going to get some health benefits from them from the table. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Okay, so and also too, remember, these herbal medicines, these herbs are not just for neuropathy. They offer you a whole lot of other benefits as well. So when you are looking to get help for an herbal supplement for your neuropathy and so forth, ask yourself, what else, this herb is going to give me health benefits. It's going to give me heart health benefits. Is it going to get lower my cholesterol? Is it going to lower my blood pressure? Or is it going to do this? Or is it going to do that? And so forth. And choose wisely for whatever herbal supplement that you want to actually take for your neuropathy and so forth, because these herbs will give you a lot more benefit than just one thing. And when you go to the doctor, you're going to get a specific treatment for neuropathy, and so far, specifically for neuropathy, and that's the only thing it's going to be there for that. But if you take herbal medicine, you're going to get a whole lot of other treatments as well for other issues that you may have. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, so now let's go back and see, if you have any of these symptoms and so forth, and I'm going to call these your herbal medicines out to you again. And as I always say, you make sure you do your own research, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider because they can also check with um, the interactions with any traditional medicine you're taking and so forth. So you want to do that as well and so forth because you don't want anything to interfere. And again, we have several herbal medicines that will help you with neuropathy and so forth. And the ideal is to find the right one that's going to help you depending on your symptom with neuropathy. Whether you have numbness of the feet and leg, whether you just have pain, or whether you just have that tingling, or whether you have sharp pain coming in, and all that and so forth. One of these herbal medicines is going to help, but you just have to do your research and find the right one that's going to help you for whatever you have. Okay, so we do have, again, we have turmeric, and turmeric is highly recommended for numbness and pain and so forth when you have neuropathy and so forth. So if you have like a little tingling of the feet, or a little, numbness of the feet and numbness of the leg, and you do have some pain and so forth, it's recommended turmeric and so forth. And again, you could take turmeric, put turmeric on your food, sprinkle on your food to get some health benefits. And for a specific health benefits and so forth, I would suggest taking a couple capsules twice a day from the table. Okay. We also do have let's see that deal, which contains nutrients and so forth because um when you have nerve damage and so forth, these nerves need nutrients as well and so forth. These are live nerve cells in our body that does all kinds of things. And when they get damaged, they do all kinds of things and so forth. So dill contains nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin A, B, C, and D, baby, A, B, and C, which will help, when you're trying to help repair the nerves, sort of, and so forth. Then you have chamomile. Chamomile also relaxes you. A nice hot cup of chamomile in the afternoon will relax you and also help relieve you of pain of for neuropathy and so forth. So it's doing two things right there, among others. Because if you do your research on chamomile, you know that chamomile offers a lot of health benefits and so forth, and it's been around forever. So one thing that we do know, it does relax you, and two thing, it's going to help you with pain. Okay, we have those, and peppermint also, is also good. You can also have a peppermint cup of peppermint tea in the afternoon for pain, and also you can use couple herbal capsules for peppermint and so forth, and that is going to help. Not to mention soaking your feet in some warm peppermint, sprinkle your water and so forth. It will reduce the pain. So you have three options to use peppermint. You can use peppermint tea, you can use capsules, and you also can do a soak, and that's going to help relieve pain and also some of the tingling from your feet. Because peppermint has the ingredients in it that's going to act pretty fast and so forth. Okay, you do have ginkgo biloba. It also improves pain and it also protects the nerve. It helps protect the nerve to keep your legs or arms or whatever from, pain and things like that. So that is good. Now, the only thing I know The only formulation that I do have, that we do have on our website for ginkgo biloba, is capsule, herbal capsule. So if you want to take that for um your neuropathy, I can tell you straight up that this herb has so many health benefits. So many health benefits. It is known as the oldest tree in history and so forth, and it has a ton of health benefits and so forth in it. So it's going to give you way more than just pain relief. Okay. Then we have the Seville Officinale, which improves pain as well. Um, we're always going to go back to that pain because when you have inflammation, numbness, and all this and that stuff, you're going to have some pain. So we're trying to get rid of all that. We're trying to get rid of that numbness, the sharp pain, and the steady pain. Some people have steady pain, and then some people just have those sharp pains that comes in. And then you have that numbness that brings your attention to it and so forth. It's not a hurting, but it's just something that is annoying and that you notice it and so forth, so you know something is wrong. Okay. And then you have other herbs that can be brought into this, like cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper brings on the heat like peppermint does, and so forth. Then you got black cumin, holy basil, rosemary, and sage. Now, these are the main ones that I, would recommend to myself if I was or had neuropathy and so forth. It would be turmeric, rosemary, sage, um, and holy basil, and so forth. Those would be my four go to and all that. Oh, and well, actually five go to, ginkgo, six go to, and turmeric, if I didn't mention that. So on six of these, those would be my go to, and so far as getting natural help for neuropathy and so forth. And I hope this information will help you with your neuropathy and so forth. For sure, it's not going to hurt you. For sure, it's not going to hurt you. So, even though, like I said, they do have these doctors that specialize in neuropathy and so forth, you may want to talk to your doctor, or you may just want to take a chance on yourself. Do the research, talk with a herbal healthcare provider, and so forth to see, which is recommended for you for your condition and this and that and so forth, and get them to give you the interactions and so forth from what you are actually taking and so forth to see if it's, good for you to take and so forth. Or do, if you can, do your own research and so forth, and get that information and get to making yourself, better. Get to making yourself to have a much better wellness life and so forth and everything. Because even though you can't get through the day with neuropathy and so forth, with the pain and so forth, the numbness in your feet, or in your leg, and all that and so forth, you don't want to have to, have this kind of stuff over you and so forth. And as we know, a lot of older people are working people and so forth and everything, and they want to live the best life that they can without all these issues and things like that. So if you can, do this, then do so to help yourself to live a wellness life and so forth and everything and so forth. So I'm so glad I was able to bring you all these different herbs and so far that can help you with neuropathy in a natural way and so far. And someone asked me the other day before I go, let me ask say this and so far. When you start taking herbal medicine, it's not instant like the doctor is going to give you. If you go to the doctor for neuropathy and you got pain, they're going to give you something for pain. It is going to stop. But if you go to a herbalist or healthcare provider who believes in herbal medicine and so forth, they're going to recommend a herbal medicine that is going to help you to help cure or help aid in that and so forth. And when you are taking herbal medicine and so forth, sorry about the lawnmower, we're getting our yarn load today every Thursday. Um, when you go to a herbal medicine to do herbal medicine and so forth, it's not quick, it's not instant, and so forth. But if you do take it and so forth, you will see results. You will see results. You may even see that it's gone completely. You and all this that stuff, because that's what herbal medicine does. It heals and so forth. It's not a quick fix. If I got a headache, I take an aspirin, the pain is gone. Okay. Herbal medicine gets in there and do its work and so forth, and it does it, over time and all that. So, it doesn't work. Now, I always tell my clients and so forth 10 days. Let me know 10 days that you're feeling some results, because if you are taking herbal supplement, you should have some kind of sign in within 10 days that this is working. You're feeling better, it's working for you, and this and that and so forth. And then what you do is you continue taking it and so forth. As long as it's doing good for you and so forth, you take it and so forth. So, like I said, 10 days. I do not know how long it will take to stop what's going on or heal what's going on and so forth. But I always give, like I said, my clients 10 days to have some results and so forth, to see if the herbal medicine is actually going to work for them and so forth. So I'm so glad to be able to bring that to you, discuss neuropathy with you and so forth, and to give you those many choices of herbal medicine that you can try and check out and take and so forth, and even some of the herbal medicine that you can actually grow yourself: fresh sage, fresh rosemary, fresh holy basil, and things like that. These are things that you can actually grow yourself in your own kitchen and so forth, that's going to make your life a whole lot better and all that. And check out our website. We do have a lot of these things that I'm offering you at the at https Designers Inc. website.com/Shaw Herbal Garden and all that. And I will put that website that link into the description box and so forth, if you're interested. If you have any questions and so forth, hit me up. And I want to thank you guys for hitting me up, and I'm so appreciative that you are asking questions and so forth, to help help yourself get well, to help yourself to feel better, to help yourself to go on a natural journey for wellness and so forth, and all that. So I'm like so appreciative for that, and thank you. And I will see you next week for another herbal knowledge. All right, bye. Yes, out.